Hello, everyone out there in YouTube, Rumble, and Xland. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. And let's continue to talk about Barbie, this piece of shit fucking movie, Barbie. I'm starting to get a little confused. Well, I was already confused, but, a lot of this movie doesn't make sense. It's like they're trying to say that men are all shit and women are all great, but they're also showing things that that they would, if that was the message they were trying to go with, they're not going 150% with it. Okay, they're not going 100% with it. Okay, they're letting in cracks there about the mistreatment of men and how men are being expected to do things and stuff, and it's not fair to them. Like, whoa, where did that come from? Yeah, I'm a little confused. Like, what are they trying to say here? Let's try to analyze this, all right? Now, I've watched some other YouTubers, okay? I know I'm making a lot of videos on this movie, but there's a lot to fucking unpack here. Oh, my God. I mean, the levels of offense that are in this movie, man, I can't just summarize that in 2 hours. I gotta fucking talk about every fucking thing in there because of the bullshit message that I see. But every once in a while, there's a couple of good things in there, okay? When that happens, I'm gonna point it out, because that's what I do here. I give you a straight man's point of view, okay, on this fucking chick flick Barbie. Now, obviously, I never fucking played with it. I've never owned a Barbie doll in my life. I've never played with a Barbie doll, but I do understand, I do respect the cultural significance that Barbie had on girls all over America, and not only, I mean, the world too, but especially in America. Barbie was that was the number one toy for little girls when I was a kid. Every girl I knew had a Barbie doll, or a Barbie doll knockoff or some shit like that, And the Ken doll, okay, was created to complement Barbie, okay? The Ken doll was created to be, little girls like to pretend they're grown-ups, and they use Barbie to pretend they're a grown-up, and they use Ken to pretend that's their boyfriend or their husband when they're grown-up, That's all it is. It's harmless, okay? It's not, the doll wasn't created to take over Barbie land, okay? That's why he was, that's why he didn't get his own house or nothing, okay? He was just there to complement Barbie, okay? When Barbie feels like having a boy around, that's what Ken's there, okay? But make no mistake, Ken was most definitely Barbie's love interest, okay? Most definitely, okay? Now, you can't do that today because it's 2023. There's no fucking way in hell any LGBTQ organization is going to allow a fucking heterosexual couple, okay, in a positive light. That cannot fucking happen, okay? The man has to be he's got to be evil, or he's got to be a dumb fuck, or he's got to be fucking a stupid as shit, okay? Well, luckily, Ken is all three of these things in this movie, okay? So it's okay to beat the shit out of him, metaphorically, of course, okay, in this movie, because he represents all those things. Whereas Barbie, yeah, I mean, she gets her feelings hurt every once in a while and stuff, and she's not as smart as a woman, but she's a hell of a lot smarter than any fucking Ken, okay? She's beautiful as shit, so she gets treated with respect by everybody, including the human beings, because she's hot, okay? So everybody treats her with respect. Even girls look up to her like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I wish I could look like you when I grow up, that kind of fucking shit, So she's treated by respect, and especially the other Barbies all treat her with respect. All the Barbies treat each other with respect, okay? It's the Kens they treat like shit. The Kens and Alan, okay, who's a nerdy fucking boy, okay? But so I'm a little confused as to the message that they're going with here. I'm not really sure what they're trying to say. Are they trying to say girl power? Are they trying to say equality? Are they trying to say misandry? Because I definitely see that. They're not going to use that word. They'll use the patriarchy. They'll use that word over and over again. Okay, but they will never say the word misandry, even though there's a hell of a lot more instances of misandry than there is any sort of fucking misogyny in this fucking movie. Okay, even in the real world, the women are still on top. Okay, yes, the men have power, but the men are all idiots. Everyone from the CEOs, the board of directors, the interns, okay, the lowly office assistants, the fucking what do you call it? Even the fucking cops, okay, they're all fucking stupid as shit, and they're all weak. Okay, they're all weak. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They need a woman to tell them what to fuck to do. Okay, those are all the examples of men that they give us. Whereas the women they give us, they're all super beautiful, even though they're like fucking like 98 years old, or they're all, they're all victims of kids that mistreat them, okay, or the patriarchy of men that take them for granted, okay, that mansplain, they don't let them talk, okay, like the only reason they're not promoted up higher in the corporate ladders because they're women, they're just bullshit like that, shit that was fucking, that never fucking, well, I mean, it might have happened in the past, it definitely doesn't fucking happen now, it sure as fuck didn't happen in my lifetime, that's fucking for sure, okay, they're trying to dig up shit from fucking the 1950s because they can't dig up anything now. You name me one fucking name me one fucking HR company. A company that has an HR department that's not all fucking women. Okay? Or mostly women, right? Okay, there's not. Okay? This movie would never have gotten made if at any point this movie really showed men as being better than women, this movie would not have gotten made at all. There cannot be any instances, even in this movie here, when when this girl pretends that she doesn't fucking understand how to do her laptop, they play it off like here's Ken, Asian Ken arrives to mansplain her on how to use the laptop correctly. Okay, now this movie's meant to set up this Barbie that asked for help for the laptop was faking it. She knows how to use the laptop. Okay, she was pretending to be stupid so that the Ken would focus his attention on her, and while he's mansplaining to her about some shit that she already knows about, they kidnap the other Barbie he was talking to and unbrainwash her. Okay, because Ken is too fucking stupid to realize that's what's happening. You see what I mean? Okay, just like in real life, we're too stupid to realize shit like that's happening. Okay, so you know, it points it portrays it in a negative light. Like, oh my God, this man actually thinks that I don't know how to fucking use a computer. Let's just let him do his fucking act, because I know it makes him feel better about himself when I let him pretend that he knows more than me. Okay, you see what I mean? Okay, but yet in real life, what if the woman really doesn't know what the fuck she's doing? Okay, and she asked a man to help her with it. Okay, now this happens every fucking day. This is realistic. This happens all the fucking time. Many times women have asked me for help on shit, whether it's to reach something or pick something up or explain something to them that they don't understand, you know? And I've asked women for help too on stuff, you know? I mean, that's just called being a human being. Okay, there's no misandry attached to it. There's no fucking misogyny attached to it either. A person asked me for help, so I helped them. Okay? What this movie's trying to tell you is that they're just faking it. They're just pretending to be stupid to show you how stupid you really are. You see what I mean? And you want to talk about fucking why men aren't helping women anymore? This is why. Okay, because we're made to feel like shit for doing it. Okay, you're telling us that we're stupid for helping you. That's the message they're trying to say here. Don't help women. They're actually smarter than you. They just get off on watching you make a fool of yourself by trying to help someone. But because you assume they were dumb. Well, you fucking asked me for help. What the fuck? I never thought a woman was dumb for asking me for help. You know, but what the fuck? You know, but they're trying to say in this movie, there cannot legitimately be a woman asking a man for help in this movie. Because that takes their power away. Now, this movie's all about complaining about how men take away their power. And they got to take it back. Okay? But the truth is, no man in this movie ever had power over any of the Barbies. Or any of the women in this movie. No, not even the fucking CEO of Mattel has power over Barbie. If she don't want to get in that box, she just ain't gonna get in it. And they're incompetent. They're incapable of catching her. Okay, even when they got her, they don't know what the fuck to do. They just let her go. You know, I mean, what did the CEO do when he actually had Barbie right in front of him? What did he just went, ah, and he ran the other way because he's a fucking pussy. You see what I mean? So and that's the Mattel board of directors. Okay, so what the fuck? You know, at no point anywhere in this movie does any man have a power over women. But yet almost every woman in this movie complains about how men have all the power and they don't have any. You see what I mean? But we don't see it. We don't ever fucking see it. The only time, you know, we see a guy openly saying something misogynistic is when it's Ken, when Ken's talking to fucking that guy. You know, and he's like, oh, you guys are doing misogyny wrong. He's like, oh, no, we're doing it right. We just know how to hide it better. No, you're not hiding jack shit. Okay? There is no fucking misogyny in this movie. That was the only scene where he's acting like, oh, yeah, see, I really do believe that men rule the world and women are all pieces of shit, but I'm just hiding it better. No, if you were hiding it better, okay, the men would be in charge. Okay? It just wouldn't look like they were in charge. You see what I mean? But that's not it. The men are not in charge. Even in the real world, they're not in charge of shit. It just looks like they are. You know? I mean, what the fuck? How is that possible? You know, and but in the real world, the narrative that they try to, it's not real, but the narrative that the media tries to give us, is, behind every great man is a great woman. Bull fucking shit. How is it possible that when a woman accomplishes something, her husband doesn't get any of the fucking credit for it? It's her. She did it on her own. But whenever a man accomplishes something, it's like, oh, well, he could have done it without his wife. The unspoken hero here. She's the real hero. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, okay? Men can't even take credit for their own fucking shit. Okay, now it wasn't always that way. No, not at all. back in the day, when a man accomplished something, he took sole credit for it. His wife didn't get any fucking credit for it. But we don't live in that world anymore. That's the point I'm trying to make. This movie keeps telling us that we do, but we don't. And we don't see any evidence of it. We don't see any evidence of chauvinism, of men putting women down. Okay, not believably. I mean, yeah, Barbie got her ass slapped. But, no, what kind of guy is going to slap a girl's ass when she's standing right next to her 6'2", fucking, 220-pound boyfriend? I mean, this guy was a punk. He was a kid. Of course you fucking knocked him out. He looked like he was, 17, 16 maybe? A skinny little guy, twerp. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of guy like that's going to fucking grab a girl's ass next to her boyfriend? It's not going to happen. Now, obviously, we know Ken's a pussy and he cannot fight. I mean, we know that already. But the boy doesn't know that. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. It just wouldn't happen. Anyway, fuck this noise. Anyway, I'm Diego. I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view real quickly here. Let me go ahead and show you this. Okay, this here, the one on top, Diego knows that knows Diego. Okay, that is my, it used to be Twitter, X. That's my X account. Okay, because everything I post here on YouTube, eventually they're going to get rid of me because I'm not spouting the fucking message that they want me to spout. Okay, but that's it right there. That's my Twitter or X handle right there. Diego knows, @knows Diego. Underneath there, Diego De La Vega knows. That is my Rumble. That's my Rumble account. Okay, so everything I post here, I'm going to post on Rumble as well and on X. Okay, because eventually they're going to get rid of me. Okay, especially if my channel gets big. Now I know my channel's not that big. I'm small fry. I'm nothing. I'm not monetized. I'm just telling you. I just try to tell people my opinions on stuff because I don't hear it that often. Okay, when I'm watching professional YouTubers and stuff, they say a couple of things, but they're mostly politically correct, and they have to be because they want to get monetized. They want to make money off their videos. I don't do this for money. I do this for fun. The shit that I'm telling you right now, you should know it for free. Okay, I'm just trying to spark a conversation. I'm just trying to get you to think a little bit differently. Because the movie is trying to tell you this. This is how you need to think. This is what you need to do. These are the things you need to talk about, okay? Me, I'm like, no, fuck that noise. This is what they're really trying to do, okay? And this is what you really need to think about, okay? Because that message is bullshit, all right? It's a bullshit message. Although every once in a while they do confuse me. Okay, I gotta be honest. They do confuse me a couple times. All right. Anyway, I'm Diego. I'm gonna give you a straight man's point of view. I do not censor myself. I'm gonna curse a lot, so that offends you. If you're easily offended, okay. Now I'm gonna call women bitches. Yes, I am. I'm also gonna call men assholes too. I do both. See, I'm not sexist. Okay. I make fun of everybody. Okay. So if you don't like that, get the fuck out right now. Okay. I don't know you, okay, but I'm not going to spare your fucking feelings, okay? I'm going to tell you the fucking truth, because that's what the world needs right now, some fucking truth, okay? The real question you need to ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth, okay? Because I don't think you fucking can, all right? Let me tell you something, okay? I've been reviewing chick stuff for like over a year now, okay? It's almost been a year and a half. I've reviewed every episode of Sex and the City, even that bullshit abortion and just like crap. I reviewed that too, okay? And I've been reviewing your chick flicks. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. This is the first movie I've been reviewing after it just like shit ended. Second season ended. Now I'm reviewing Barbie. Once I'm done reviewing this, I think I'm gonna fucking review a guy movie, a chick flick for guys. Because damn it, I need to get out of this fucking estrogen, man. Jesus Christ, it's fucking bringing me down. All right, moving right along. Where we left off last time. Okay, the kids were all being fucking idiots. As usual, Barbie decided she's gonna take back Barbie Land. She's going to take it back from the Kens. Now, the Kens have taken over Barbie Land, but officially they haven't. Apparently, they wanted to wait 2 days, 48 hours, so they could vote in Congress to change the Constitution to make Barbie Land officially Ken Land. Even though practically they've already done that. They've already brainwashed. We didn't see how they brainwashed the Barbies. We don't know the speech that Ken gave them that made them fucking all of a sudden fall to their knees. And start doing everything that the fucking Kens want. We don't know what that speech is. We never saw it happen. It happened in like less than a day, but we never actually saw it happen. Okay? But the Barbies surrendered their power pretty fucking quickly. And now the Kens, even though the Kens control Barbie Land, they don't officially control it yet. For some fucking reason, they want to wait 2 days. Now there's no practical excuse. Logistically, in this movie, there's no reason they should have waited 2 days. They've already taken power. Do you think fucking Hitler waited 2 days after he conquered fucking France to fucking say, okay, officially we're gonna fucking take over France in 2 days, even though you've already conquered it? No, he fucking conquered it right away and said it's mine now. Okay. There was no fucking election. You see what I mean? But this movie wants you to be fucking stupid. Okay, they want you to think the men are that fucking stupid. Although historically, men have never been that fucking stupid. Okay, to fucking wait 2 days after they reconquered something to say we conquered it. No, that's not how it fucking works in real life. All right. Now I understand Ken is a dumbass, but he did check out fucking some books on patriarchy, and I'm sure it should have been in there somewhere. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot those books were fake. Okay. They actually used the crewmen from this movie as the fake authors of these books because they couldn't find any books on patriarchy in a fucking California fucking public school in 2023. Okay, so I had to make some up. All right. Anyway, so that all fucking happened, and now that since the Kens are in charge, okay, they're talking about shit that women don't give two fucks about because that's what men do. We always talk about stuff that girls don't give a shit about. Like me personally, whenever I'm with my girlfriend, I'm always talking about the fucking Cowboys game from last night. Remember that one? Yeah. How about did you see the what do you call it? The Redskins game? Okay, yeah, I'm still calling them the Redskins. The Redskins and the Patriots. Did you see that? Okay. Oh, my girlfriend and I, we talked about that for like 4 hours, man. Remember when we went to overtime? Remember that? Okay, you see what I mean? No, we don't fucking do that. Okay, we're not that fucking stupid, okay? I don't talk to girls about superhero movies, okay? I don't talk to girls about Stallone or Schwarzenegger movies, okay? I did not take my girlfriend to go fucking see Expendables 4. Of course not. You know why? Because you don't like that kind of shit. And I do. You see what I mean? We're not that fucking dumb. God damn. This movie wants you to think that we're all that fucking stupid. You know, I'm not going to talk about fucking Saving Ryan's Privates or some Oppenheimer or shit to a girl unless she asks me about it, unless she legitimately wants to know. Okay? Hey, you know, so how did that work? Or what was Oppenheimer thinking about? If she asks me shit like that, I'll tell her. Okay, but I'm not going to bring that up. Hey, sweetheart, hey, I just saw Oppenheimer. Let me tell you what happened. No, she didn't solicit that information. You see what I mean? And if she's not asking me questions about it, then obviously she don't give a fuck about it. And that's happened to me too. There's been girls that ask me, shit about like fucking, I've been on a date with a girl and she'll ask me, oh, so what was Infinity War about? I start talking about it, and then, she's just like, looking at me, but she's not asking any questions or anything. So I know she's not interested. She just said that because she wanted to get to know me somehow, and then I'll change the subject. I'll talk to her about fucking something that I know she's interested in. That kind of thing. That's how it works in real life, okay? But I'm not going to talk for fucking hours about a fucking car engine to a girl. No fucking guy would ever do that. That's fucking stupid as fuck. Unless she's in my shop and she says, hey, listen, I need a new engine for my car. Okay, why did my engine fail? Why do we got to spend fucking $6,000 for a new engine? Well, then I'll explain it to her. This is why. This is how it works. This is what it does. This is why you got to buy a new one. This is why we got to. Okay, see what I mean? Okay, if she asks me something like that because it's business related, then I'll do it. Okay, but now I'm not going to make small talk with her about shit. Like, girls don't give a fuck about that stuff. We know that. Any guy that knows anything about women knows that when you talk to a girl, you got to get her talking about the shit that she likes. Okay? And while you're going through the shit that she likes, eventually she'll come across something that you like as well. And now you both got something to talk about. You see what I mean? That's how it works, okay? Anyway, so moving right along. So that's going on here, okay? They decide to use the decoy Barbie. They deprogram some of the Barbies to go fuck up the men, okay? And Asian Ken is on a date with fucking Michelle Obama Barbie, who used to be the president of Barbie Land, okay? And the Barbies kidnap her because they showed up like in their fucking pink van. Alan was one of them too. Yeah, he was in a pink jumpsuit too, just like Sasha and Gloria and the unbrainwashed Barbies and Weird Barbie, yeah, and our Barbie, okay? What do you call it? Margot Robbie Barbie. Yeah, she was there too. So they come up there, okay? And they're trying to disguise themselves in pink jumpsuits, but they stick out, in sunglasses, but they stick out, okay? And they're just kidnapping girls. They're distracting the Kens to kidnap the girls, unbrainwash them. Now, the method they use to unbrainwash these girls is Gloria goes on this fucking feminist rant about how women have it so fucking hard in the real world and men have it so fucking easy and it's not fair and blah, blah, blah. And men are all pieces of shit, okay? And society, men, is what she talks about, put too much pressure on women to meet these standards and it's not fucking fair, okay? And she can't handle it and it bothers her that women all over the world have to go through all this. It's not fair. It's insane. Why? You see what I mean? Yeah, like men, we don't have any problems. We never go through shit. It's only the women in the world that ever have to fucking suffer, okay? But luckily, they're always there to tell us about it, okay? Because that's what we need to hear, okay? Now, when we suffer, we can't talk to anyone about it, okay? Because we be labeled a bunch of fucking pussies and shit. But when women suffer, the whole world needs to know about it right fucking now, okay? That's how it works in real life, okay? So shit like that's going on here. Okay, they're all getting unbrainwashed, all right? Now, the unbrainwashed Barbies act as decoys to unbrainwash the other Barbies, okay? So it's like this fucking sting operation, like a heist movie type scene here, okay? And like I said, Alan, the fucking pussy himself, is one of them. He's dressed up like one of the Barbies because, well, he practically is. Okay, Ken, I don't know he's a closeted homosexual, but then again, all the Kens act like homosexuals in this movie. So I think Ken kind of fits right in. You know, maybe he is straight. You know, he doesn't really act flamboyant like the Kens do. The Kens do. They're you know, they're all that. But Alan's not that so much like that. And he's the only, out of all the boys there, he's the only one that knows how to fight. Even though he's never been in a fight. And who the fuck taught him how to fight? The Kens don't know how to fight. And the fact that he does, why didn't he fucking take over Barbie Land himself? It's not like the Barbies know how to fight and the Kens don't know how to fight. So that makes him the most powerful one there. But he never once thought about fucking trying to conquer Barbie Land himself. Okay? Instead, he just fucking complains about how he hates being in Barbie Land. How the fucking Kens are all a bunch of stupid ass himbos, a bunch of chads, and the Barbies are all a bunch of fucking bimbos. You know, and none of them give him respect. You know, they treat him like a fucking pet. You know, so like you actually have power. You have agency. You can leave Barbie Land anytime you fucking want. Okay, no Ken can stop you. You can beat the shit out of any Ken that tries to stop you, but you don't do shit about it. Instead, all you do is fucking complain. You just complain, just like the bitches here do. Complain. Complain about how you're not where you want to be in life. Get the fuck out of here. What kind of message is this? And he's one of the good guys. He's one of the ones we're supposed to sympathize with. The nerdy guy. Because that's who they want you to fucking associate with, ladies. They want you to think, okay, Allen's pussy guys like that are okay. They're just fine. It's the Kens that are fucking pieces of shit. Wimpy, subservient men, you know, that beg you for your affection. Okay, they're okay. They're fine. But any man who's like good looking or tall or strong and full of self-confidence, those are bad. Stay away from those. Okay? That's what they're trying to tell you here. Okay, it's fucking bullshit. They're actually making Alan more sympathetic than the fucking Kens. The Kens are all dumbasses. Alan's the only one that has half a fucking brain. Okay, so that's going on here. We see Fat Barbie. I don't fucking remember her name. Fat Barbie, body positive Barbie. Okay, yeah, they got body positive Barbie. They don't have a body positive Ken though, huh? Where the fuck's body positive Ken? Oh yeah, they don't fucking exist. They don't exist in Barbie Land. They sure as fuck don't exist in the real world either, do they? Yeah, but you're not going to hear that in this movie, are you? Okay, so yeah, so Fat Barbie's on a date with one of the black Kens. Okay, and they're watching The Godfather Part 1. All right, and then Michelle Obama Barbie, who's just got unbrainwashed, she walks in on there and she starts fucking saying, oh my God, is that Godfather 1? What happens in it? You know, and then all of a sudden he goes in this fucking diatribe about how fucking it was produced by Robert Evans and all this kind of fucking shit and blah, blah, blah. It was a cinematic masterpiece. And I love The Godfather. It's a great fucking movie. It is a guy movie, so I don't talk to girls about that movie unless they legitimately ask me about it. But most girls don't ever fucking ask me about The Godfather, so I don't fucking talk about it, okay? But it is a great fucking movie. All three of them were pretty good. The first one and the second one were really good. The third one, not so much, all right? But there are a bunch of great movies, okay? And I have so much respect for how they changed filmmaking, okay? And how Hollywood took chances on these new guys right out of film school. The Francis Ford Coppolas, the Steven Spielbergs, the George Lucases, the Martin Scorseses, okay? The Brian De Palmas, okay? All these guys just came out of film school and basically took over Hollywood, and Hollywood took a chance on these guys. They had no idea how successful and great they were going to do. They actually brought something original to movie making, which Hollywood hadn't had in a long fucking time. It had been a factory at that time, and now you got these original creative guys that gave us fucking Jaws. They gave us fucking Star Wars. They gave us Taxi Driver, you know, stuff like that, you know, and The Godfather. They gave us The Godfather. Okay, so I mean, this was unheard of. You know, they gave us fucking Conan the Barbarian. I mean, this was like it was an exciting time. Okay, the 70s were for Hollywood. Okay, because the studio system had collapsed. Okay, no one owned the movie studios anymore. Okay, they went corporate. They got bought by corporations. Okay, which are still owned by corporations today. Okay, the days of fucking of Jack Warner owning Warner Brothers were long gone. Okay, by the 70s, all that had changed. You see what I mean? So it was a very original time. They invented the rated R, okay, back then, okay? So they could get away with more shit in a movie than they could before. The Hays Code, they got rid of the Hays Code. Okay, that censored everything that came out of Hollywood. So it was quite an exciting time, okay? But hey, I'm not going to talk about that here, okay? I know I just did. The point is, okay, is that girls know that guys like The Godfather, okay? But your average guy knows that fucking, that girls don't like The Godfather movie, okay? It's not something, it's like Rocky. Why the fuck am I going to show a girl Rocky? Okay, girls don't give a shit about watching two guys beat the shit out of each other in a boxing ring. Who gives a fuck about that? Nobody. No girl. Guys care about that. Girls don't. Girls don't. You know? It's like those guys you see that lift weights all the time. I see them at the gym, the bodybuilders. Those guys that are fucking 250 fucking pounds. You know? These big fucking monsters walking around the gym, throwing away these 100-pound barbells like it's nothing. You know, dumbbells like it's nothing. Okay, yeah. You know what happens when you look like that? You get a lot of compliments. A lot of people come up and talk to you. A lot of people ask you questions. A lot of people want to get to know you. They want to understand your training routine, all that kind of shit. But you know, the problem is that they're all guys. Okay, girls don't talk to those guys. Okay, only guys talk to those guys. You see what I mean? That's why I don't want to get that big. Girls like the more leaner look. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, okay? And The Godfather's like that. Yeah, every once in a while, a girl will ask a body, oh my God, how do you do that? You know, but for the most part, it's just other guys, you know? Anyway, so guys, don't get too big, man, or else only guys are going to talk to you. All right, moving right along. So that's going on here, okay? Yeah, so they got Fat Barbie there. I'm just gonna call her Fat Barbie. That's what she is, okay? And they kidnap her while Michelle Obama Barbie is talking to one of the Kens, okay? And Gloria gives her unbrainwashing speech, okay? And this is it. She says, you have to find a way to reject men's advances without damaging their egos. Because if you say yes, you're a tramp. And if you say no, you're a prude. Okay, well, that's bullshit right there, okay? That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit as fuck right there, okay? No way at all. Okay. You can reject a guy. Okay. But you got to kind of be nice about it. Okay. Now, most girls are not nice about it. Hence, that's why guys don't really approach women anymore. Okay. The only guys that approach women right now are guys that are used to getting rejected. They're guys that used to fucking women telling them off, giving them dirty looks. Don't talk to me, going putting their hand in their face, you know, in front of his face, you know, shit like that. They deal with that all the time. And the reason they do it is because they don't give a fuck. They don't care about the girls that blow them off, that are rude to them, that tell them to get the fuck lost. Okay, they don't care about those girls. They only care about the one girl out of maybe fucking 15 or 20 that actually wants to talk back with him. Okay, then that's the one they focus their attention on. Okay, but there's not a lot of guys like that anymore. Okay, we live in a very computer world. Okay, a lot of people on the internet just sitting at home. Okay, not interacting with people. Okay, no one goes out to talk to anybody anymore. Girls aren't getting fucking approached. The only guys that approach them are guys that are used to approaching girls. What kind of guys do you think, ladies, are used to talking to girls? Exactly. Okay, and then you're over here fucking complaining about how fucking we're all the good men. Okay, what the fuck do you think? Okay, you fucking got rid of them. That's where they are. All that's left out there, the only guys out there that are going to talk to you are guys that are used to talking to girls. You see what I mean? That's a very small percentage of the men that are out there. Okay? Because this whole feminism, Me Too shit, it scared boys from fucking talking to women. No one wants to get accused of anything. Nobody wants to fucking, you know, be labeled as something like that, you know? So they better not do it. Better not take a chance. That's what I'm talking about. It's a sad state of affairs, okay? Okay, now obviously, ladies, we know that you're not attracted to most of the guys that talk to you. Okay, we know that already. Okay, we already know that. Okay, but you don't have to be a fucking bitch about it. Okay, how would you like it? How would you like it if you fucking talked to a guy? Okay, talk to a guy and he just looked at you and goes like, you're too fat. Sorry. Okay, how'd that make you fucking feel? Huh? Exactly. So why would you do that to someone else? Because let me tell you something, ladies. When a guy talks to you, if he's trying to talk to you, it took a lot of guts for him to do that. All right. Number one, okay, so give him a little. You don't have to like him back, but give him a little bit of respect for that. Okay, not every guy can just come up to you. And ladies, if you're an exceptionally good-looking girl, okay, not a lot of guys can approach you out of the blue like that, okay, and do a cold call like that, okay, cold approach like that, all right. Not many guys can pull that off, okay. Much less be successful at it, okay. Just know that, okay, listen, thank you for talking to me, but you know, I'm not interested. I'm not available. or something. That's it. Okay, no guy's gonna give his butthurt feelings about that. Okay, fine, I get it. All right, and if he does, then it's his problem. He's got a lot to work on himself. That's not your fault. It's not your fault that fucking you didn't like him. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, okay, but it's not about fucking protecting a man's ego. It's just about fucking being a decent human being. You know what the fuck? You know, if I tell a girl, no, you're too fat for me, okay, what the fuck? What was the point of doing that? My only point of doing that was to fucking hurt her feelings. Okay, I could have told her fucking not to, you know, that I didn't want to go out with her without being rude about it. Okay, without making fun of her. You see what I mean? That's nothing to do with fucking fragile egos. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Okay? The guys that are stuck up on themselves, the narcissist men, the men that think they're fucking God's gift to women, those aren't the guys that are going to approach you, ladies. Okay, those are the guys that you're going to approach. Okay? When you go to a club and you see fucking 3 girls all over one guy, you know, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, these girls are better looking than me. But those girls seem to be like talking to him, so I'm going to go make my move too. You see what I mean? Okay, those are the guys. But unfortunately for you, those are also the guys that you're attracted to. Okay, so don't fucking blame us. Okay? Don't blame us for that. Because you're only attracted to the guys that get a lot of pussy. Don't blame us for that. No. Okay? You need to do a little fucking self-reflection there. Okay? Those are the guys you got to watch out for. But a lot of you fucking women out there, you only go out with those guys. And then you're complaining about where all the good men at. Men are all assholes. Well, no, you just date assholes. You only date that small percentage of guys that have so many women coming up to them that who the fuck are you to him? Nothing. You're nothing. It sucks to hear that because you want to live in fucking Barbie land, okay, where fucking men like this worship the ground you walk on, okay, but in real life they fucking don't. Okay, they don't. You're a fucking boring afternoon. Okay? I know it fucking sucks to hear that, but it's fucking true. Okay? You keep watching movies like this and you think that fucking your shit don't stink or something. What the fuck, man? Any guy who can pull a lot of ass on his own, okay, is not going to value it. Not going to value your ass that much. And that's if you're a 10. If a guy's used to fucking 10s, what the fuck does he give a shit if he breaks the heart of one of the 10s? You think he gives 2 fucking shits about that? Fuck no. But you're not gonna see that in this movie. Nope. Anyway, and a guy that can pull 10s is not gonna fucking be with a body positive Barbie. Sorry, not gonna fucking happen. Okay, but this movie it happens. All right, so they unbrainwash her with that bullshit. Okay, that that you're a prude or whatever. Don't hurt his ego. Okay, if you reject him, if you say yes, you're a tramp. No. It just means that you give it up pretty easily. That's it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna fuck you, but I'm probably not gonna make you my girlfriend. You know, if you fucked one of my friends or something like that in the past, I'm definitely not going to make you my girlfriend. All right. It's not going to happen. Sorry. All right. So, if you say yes, you're a tramp. No, you're not a tramp. Okay. It just means that you give it up. Hey, that's fine. There's guys out there that'll go out with you. Sure there are. But you don't want those guys, though, do you? You want a high-value guy. Okay. Well, a high-value guy's going to fuck you. And that's pretty much the most you can hope for. Sorry. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll find a high-value guy who falls in love with you, okay? But I wouldn't bet on it. I mean, it does happen. I'm not saying it never happens. No. But, look at Prince Harry. I mean, Prince Harry's a fucking pussy in real life, but to the rest of the world, he's high value. He's a fucking prince. Look at the woman that fucking dick napped him. Yeah. See what I mean? So it does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't, okay? I mean, even fucking Johnny Depp fucking got taken, okay? And he's got his choice of women. And look at the woman that he picked. The one that fucked him over big time, okay? So you see what I mean? So it does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't. Okay, but might take a little longer. Anyway, so that's going on here. Okay. So that bullshit speech is not true. Okay. What I want to know is where's that class on how to reject women, without hurting their feelings. Okay. Because there's no classes on that. There's no movies on that. Whenever you see a woman get rejected in a movie, the guy that rejects her is always fucking a big fucking asshole. Okay. And you don't really see too much of what could really be said. Okay, for example, there's that movie called Never Been Kissed with Drew Barrymore. It came out in the 90s. Okay, where the hottest guy in school, the popular kid, asked her out, and she's a nerdy girl, asked her out to the prom. So she got the dress ready. Okay, and when she went outside, she heard the car coming, the limo coming to pick her up. She went outside, and the hot guy stood out and threw something at her. You know, instead it was a joke. He tricked her into thinking that he would take her to the prom, and that like destroyed her self-esteem. Well, that was horrible. Okay, but realistically, that's not the way that guys break up with girls. All right, no. It sucks, you know, all those things that I told you about, you know, we put that in consideration too, but there's no class on how to do it. There's no way that we can break up with a girl that likes us without coming across as an asshole. There's just no fucking way. We know goddamn well that once we're done talking to her, she's immediately gonna call her best friend and tell her what a piece of shit I am. Okay, and then they're gonna tell everyone at school. And then when you go to class the next day, all these girls are gonna be looking at you like that, or work or whatever. Anybody that knows you and knows her, okay? We know that already. So what the fuck are we gonna do? You know, there's no class. We need the fucking class on how to break up with your asses, okay? God damn. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah, there's no class for us. What the fuck's the class? Where's the fuck the movie that explains how to do that the right way? There's not. There's not. Because they want you to think it doesn't fucking happen. Only girls fucking break up with boys. Boys never break up with girls. Right, ladies? You've never been broken up with. You've always been the one that did the breaking up, right? Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Oh my fucking God. You see what I mean? We're automatically set up for failure. All right. So Fat Barbie pretends not to know about bank accounts, okay? So that another Ken explains to her how CDs work and all this kind of fucking shit, okay? And they also grab a Ken Barbie. Yeah, that's the Barbie with a cock. They grab him and they unbrainwashed him. Now, how the fuck is it that he got brainwashed when he's a fucking Ken? And yet he got brainwashed with the other Barbies. That makes no fucking sense. How the fuck did that happen? They don't explain. Are we supposed to believe that this Ken Barbie is a real Barbie? Because nobody fucking believes that. Nobody believes it, okay? Now, I'm not saying this Ken Barbie needs to be disrespected or treated like shit. No, not at all. Far from it. Okay, he shouldn't be treated like shit. Okay, he should be respected. Just like everybody else should be respected. Okay? But he's a fucking Ken. He's a fucking Ken. Okay? He should be like have full function of his facilities, and he should be trying to talk the other Kens out of this. Like, hey, guys, these Barbies don't deserve this. We got to give them back their power. That's what Ken Barbie should be doing. Okay? Ken Barbie should be unaffected by the brainwashing and trying to talk the other Kens, you know, the ones that look like men, trying to talk them out of what they're doing. That should be the hero here. The one trying to stop the other Kens from what they're doing. You see what I mean? But instead it's Alan, and Alan's a pussy. As far as like sticking up for himself and talking to the other Kens. He's a pussy even though he can kick all their asses. You see? So it makes no fucking sense. But anyway, apparently, even though Ken's got a cock, Barbie's got a cock, he gets unbrainwashed, all right? So the fact that no Kens have a problem wooing Ken Barbie should tell you the believability of the script, okay? So none of these Kens, these alpha Chad bros, right? These brewski drinkers, you know, my Casa Mojo Dojo, okay? My cowboy hats and shit, right? Okay, my flat screen TV, my little fucking refrigerators, you know? Okay, all these parodies of masculinity that they got here. This chin-up bar, right? All that kind of shit, right? He's like, none of these Kens have a problem wooing a Ken Barbie. Now, ladies, for those of you who don't understand this, okay, I'm going to explain it to you, okay? That's horse shit, okay? No straight guy is going to woo a Ken Barbie the way he would woo a real Barbie. He's not going to woo her. Him. It's not going to happen. To be straight. It's not going to fucking happen, okay? This movie's not gonna tell you that, but I'm gonna fucking tell you that, okay? Because I don't give a shit. All right, straight guys are not attracted to fucking to tranny things. They're not. We're not. We are not. I've never gone out with one. I'm never gonna go out with one. I sure as fucking have never kissed one, much less done anything else with one. And most of us have not and will not. That does not make us transphobic. Okay, they have the right to live their lives however the fuck they want. And if they can find a guy that wants to go out with them, then more power to them. Hell, hold on to that guy. You know, I hope y'all are happy together. Honestly, I mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But I mean, any man who is attracted to women and women only is not going to go out with a fake interpretation of a woman. It's not going to happen. And I don't give a shit if they had a surgery to remove that item. Okay, they're still fucking biologically, they're still a man. Okay, they're still a man. It doesn't matter whether they're wearing makeup or a wig or a dress, or whatever the fuck. Okay, it doesn't matter. A man is a fucking man. Okay, it's not a woman. Okay, a woman is a woman. Okay, what Ken Barbie is a man pretending to be a Ken, pretending to be a Barbie. That's exactly what they are. Okay, and a man who's attracted to real women is not going to be attracted to a Ken Barbie. It's not going to fucking happen. Okay, so by having these Kens be attracted to a Ken Barbie, you're trying to say that men, because that's what Kens are, they represent straight guys, hence Ken's in love with Barbie, real Barbie, okay, is they are capable of also falling in love with a Ken Barbie. No, we're not. We're not. Okay, and I don't have to apologize for that. I don't owe anybody anything. I like what I like. If that fucking flag is so fucking inclusive with all those colors on it, how come there's not a color in there for straight people? How come we're not included in that flag as well? You ever thought about that? I think there's a reason we're not included in that flag. Okay? Well, we're not represented in that flag. Even though the majority of our species is straight. We wouldn't have a species if there wasn't. Okay? So no, we're not. And I'm not going to fucking pretend that a man, okay, dressed up as a woman is a woman. He's not. He's not. And this Dr. Barbie, it's a Ken Barbie. It's not a fucking Barbie. No matter what you fucking try to say, Greta Gerwig, or any of you fucking activists out there say, that is not a fucking Barbie. That is a Ken who thinks he's a fucking Barbie. That's actually what he is. Okay? That's actually what he is. Now, that's going on here, okay, yeah. And the fact that all the Kens don't fucking realize it is stupid and unrealistic. So Ken Barbie, he makes this speech to our Ken. Yeah, to Ryan Gosling's Ken. He's working underneath his car. Okay, and he's in his fucking jean fucking vest, and jeans, and shit, acting like a man, working on his car. And there's fucking Ken Barbie just sitting there, unbrainwashed. Gee, I'm so awkward and don't feel pretty at all. And will anyone ever like me? And then Ken gets out from underneath the car and he's like, pulls off his glasses. He's like, you don't feel pretty? Well, that's because you're a fucking dude! But there's plenty of gay guys that will like you, though. So there's plenty out there that'll like you. Now take off those glasses. See? Now there's that handsome face, you fucking weirdo. Okay, I might have editorialized some of that. Okay, but that's what realistically would have been said. Okay, if I had been playing Ken, that's exactly what I would have said. If a straight man had written this script, that's exactly how that scene would have gone down. Okay, but no. It's got to be LGBTQ. It's got to be inclusive, which means no straight people allowed. At least no straight men allowed. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Well, that's it. Okay, that's why you feel ugly. Okay, because you're not a woman. Okay, you're not a woman. You're not. Sorry, you're not. Okay. You're a dude. Okay. So anyway, so all the Barbies and Ken Barbie, they pretend to be bad at sports. Okay, so of course every kid's, oh, here you go, let me show you how to do that. Okay, well, what the fuck, man? Okay, what the fuck? If a girl asks for help on something, are we supposed to not help her? Or is it just a joke? Or they're all just pretending they don't know how to fucking swing a baseball bat? What the fuck are you trying to say here? Okay? So if a girl says, hey, how do I swing this bat the correct way? I'm not supposed to show her how to do it because that's mansplaining? Or because she's trying to make me look like a fucking idiot and she really does know how to swing that bat the right way? You see what I mean? So what the fuck? Why are you demonizing men who are trying to help women? With the exception of Ken Barbie. Okay, why are you demonizing men that are trying to help women? Okay, it's not like we took them to the fucking football field and started throwing a ball at them. No. Okay, they asked us, hey, how do we throw the ball the right way? How do we catch the ball the right way? Okay, now why the fuck she wants to know that? I don't know. I don't know any girls that like to play football. Never met a girl that likes to play football. I met girls that watch football, but not likes to play football. So why the fuck should I show her how to do that? You're telling me that if I show her how to do that, I'm a fucking idiot. Because that's what the Barbies are doing. They're pretending to not be good at sports so that the Kens will get distracted and try to show them how to do it so that the other Barbies can be unbrainwashed. And the Kens are too stupid to realize what's happening. Let me tell you something, ladies, okay? If I'm out with a girl and all she's doing is asking me about guy stuff, there's something fishy there. That's a red flag. In other words, she wants something from me. And I don't know shit about her. It takes experience dating to know this, but it's true. It's fucking true, all right? No, that's bullshit, okay? Kens, we ask a girl first. We ask her. We don't just fucking tell her this shit. We don't just show her, hey, let's play some football. No, we ask her, hey, do you want to play some football? Do you like football at all? Do you want to play it? If she says no, she's probably going to say no. And then we're like, okay, fine. Then there's no reason for me to show you how to throw a football, is there? See what I mean? Anyway. All right, I'm going to stop my review right here. I'll be back shortly to continue my review of Barbie. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.